blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Yo, what is good, everyone? Phillyfoothills, bring us in, homie.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Phillyfoothills Fuego, and I am back in the nest out west on an episode of East Meets West. We're always blessed to have you guys as a guest, and we try to bring you our very, very best, definitely. And like I always say, you guys are the absolute food and the water to the content. Without you, it does not continue to survive. So if you're feeling the vibe, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep our dreams alive. Let's go, baby. We're 1-0. I'm fired up. I have a little bit of a voice left from yesterday, but I am absolutely ready to go for another episode of East Meets West. Can't wait. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. No, when you called me today and you were like, yo, you want to do one today? I was like, why the hell not?
Right?
You know,
why not?
It's been a minute. Night after the game. So, yeah, man, it's still fresh in our minds. And it was a good game. You know, there was some things that disappoint me, you know, but
Yes.
We'll get into all that stuff here in a little bit. Real quick, let's say what's going on to some people. BOSG, what's good, my guy? How you doing, man? Time to talk Eagles week 1 against the Lions, but as always, fly Eagles fly. What's good, Mitch? How's it going, buddy?
MK all
And
day.
shout out to my boy Mitch, by the way. You know, that countdown he did, and we worked on it.
Fuego. Straight fuego.
Yeah, no, we worked on that yesterday just for a little while, man. It didn't honestly take that long, and
it's good.
And it came out, and it was awesome, man. So shout out to him, man.
Shout out to all you guys in the chat. We got 8 people in here right now. Thank you guys for being with us. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Drew Johnson, you're another one. Thank you so much, buddy.
Leave the eggs. What's going on, Jerry Lee?
What up, Jerry?
Richard, good dub at least. Y'all
Richard Lyon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, respect.
Oh, what's going on, Drew? Hope you had a good weekend, my guy. Yeah, had a pretty good weekend, and you know, Eagles won on Sunday for the first week 1 game, and yeah, woke up feeling pretty good today. So,
yeah, especially with Dallas losing, Dallas losing last night. You know, unfortunately, they have now lost. For them, unfortunately, they have now lost, you know, Dak Prescott for looks like at least 6 to 8 weeks with the upcoming thumb surgery he's going to have. I'm sure he's going to have that probably as soon as possible, probably tomorrow or at least by the end of the week. I'm sure they'll get him in there and get that taken care of. But, yeah, something got brought up on Twitter earlier, and I just want to it makes something really, really clear that I never wish injury on anybody at all. You know, something got misconstrued that I was happy about Derek Barnett being injured. No, totally misunderstood. I was basically saying if it was like a gun to your head situation and you had to pick an Eagle to be lost for the season, that's the MFer that I would pick. So that's all I was trying to say. You know, I just needed to. That's all I was trying to say. You know, these little kids on Twitter, they get these words. They read I think they read these stuff too fast or something. I don't know what's going on, but I wouldn't. And it's too bad for the Cowboys that they lost Dak because, you know, if we beat them this year, there's going to be asterisks next to these wins because they don't have their starter quarterback.
Yeah, no, and listen, you're not wrong. I mean, you line up the whole defensive line and you put a gun to my head and you tell me choose one. Well, it's not going to be Riddick or Cox or Hargraves or Williams, right? Or any of those guys.
All I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, if one's got to go.
I mean, right? If one's got to go. It's like choosing a finger or a toe. You're probably taking the pinky, right? Because it's like the one we use the least. We'll start. There's Derek Barnett's new nickname, the Pinky Toe.
Play the countdown again. No, man. It's a 2-minute countdown. There's no way. No, you'll see it more often. So, yo, shout out to Birdman 951, West Coast Birds in the building. What's going on, my guy?
That's my bro. That's my brethren right there. Hey, that's the watch party I was at. He was there. I Go from the 530 was there as well. Birdman was doing his DJ thing, bringing us the beats during the commercial breaks during the game. I mean, he was amazing. It was an amazing party. The atmosphere there was great. You know, we shout out to Sean and Sandy for hosting. They did an amazing job. I've never been around so many Eagles fans outside of Philly. Never been around so many Eagles fans. It was amazing.
That's cool.
Birdman, much love to you, man. I'm so glad you guys got home safe.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. If you guys haven't already and you don't know who this is, go check him out. Go sub to his channel. Dude does an amazing job. He even does TikTok. He does a great job on there as well. And him and his wife do a lot of mugs and stuff like that. So,
yes.
You know, a lot of Eagle stuff, a lot of West Coast Eagle stuff. So go check him out. Go sub him
West Coast Birds, baby. West Coast Birds.
Great dude. I personally know him myself, and I get the enjoyment of calling him up on the phone and just bullshitting with him from time to time whenever I want. So
one of the most amazing people you ever meet as an Eagles, even outside of being an Eagles fan, he is a great individual. I can't agree anymore. Can't agree anymore, brother.
Yeah, no, he's always there. Anytime you call him, he always answers. You know, he never leaves you hanging. So
100.
Definitely a good friend right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Damn. Yeah, what's going on, Positive Philly? How you doing, my guy? Yo, Jerry Lee says, yo, let's go. Unfortunately, my Raiders lost. Yeah, let's not talk about that, shall we? Hopefully everyone is doing well, staying safe, and enjoying their Monday night. Yes, sir. Hit that like, and if you haven't, sub these dudes up now. Appreciate you, man. Yo, Jinx, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming through, bro. You know, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope you enjoyed that win yesterday. You know, if you want to talk about it a little bit, definitely put it in the chat, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know your thoughts. You know, there's a lot of mixed feelings from yesterday because, yeah, we really should have beat Detroit by a lot more than we did. We let them come back. We let them run the ball down our throats for a majority of the game, and there's definitely like Coach said like Coach Sirianni said, and man, my respect for him is growing game by game. Is getting more higher and higher respect for him because he just feels like he's going to be a really good fit. He already is a good fit in Philly. He just has that. I don't know how to explain it. He's got that mindset.
That
he's just
moxie.
that moxie. Exactly. You seen him. You seen him go over and celebrate and let the Eagles fans know they were sitting real close to the sideline of theirs. When the game was locked in, he walked over and he was cheering with them. He's got that fire in him, that fuego, dude. That's what I like about this guy a lot. And you know, he said it after the game. We got a lot to clean up. It wasn't pretty, but we got the win. We got punched in the mouth early and we recovered from it. That showed a lot to me that we were able to sustain that and just like I said, we should have done more because when we got that 6 before the half, I mean we should have been putting on the gas, putting us on the metal from there, but we just let them back in, and we can't be doing that with better offenses, better defenses that we go against because it won't be the same outcome.
Yeah, no, man. I'll save all my stuff for when we get to that. But I totally agree with you, dude. It was very exciting and very disappointing all at the same time.
Too many penalties.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Yo, Further AM, what's going on, my guy? How you doing,
what's up,
sir?
Further? Appreciate you.
Hope everyone is having a most excellent Victory Monday. Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hang out with my brother here, talk some football. So
the air just smells better. On Victory Monday, the air just smells cleaner. You know, the food tastes better. The water tastes a little crisper. You know, it's just everything's a little bit better on Victory Monday.
No, I gotta have my pinky ring bling. I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Tyrone Jackson will get to finally show out. This dude is going to make sure Barnett stays out. I listen. That's a valid point. You know, you got Milton Williams also can play end.
Yep.
So. There's other options we have, dude, and I'm interested to see how it all works out.
I guess I seen one point. I think it was after Barnett got hurt. They had Fletcher Cox lined up at defensive end at one point yesterday, even. So I don't know how much more they're going to explore that, but we'll see. You know, maybe if they have Hardgrave and Jordan Davis in the middle. Maybe if they want to keep Fletcher on the field, maybe he does play a little end. We'll see. Who knows?
No, and he was playing end at least once I know of.
Yeah,
he
I know.
End. So, tough game yesterday for us but it's good. Salute AK and Foothills. Good to see y'all and good sports positive vibes. Appreciate you, Eric. And yeah, dude, listen, my heart aches for you, dude. You know, I have not given up on you at all. Listen, it was a tough week for a lot of people, man. There was teams that lost that should not have lost. Like, for instance, let's talk about it. San Francisco losing to Chicago. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you kidding me?
They got unlucky. They got unlucky with the weather there because Trey Lance has never played in. He's never played in bad weather, I guess, before in his career. Or there was either him or Justin Fields, one of the two. But they got unlucky with the weather, and they definitely let Chicago handle them. They did. They should have won that game. That was definitely one of the upsets yesterday. That and the Titans missing that field goal at the end. I mean, they should have definitely beaten the Giants. They let Barkley run all over them yesterday. And kudos to the Jets fans out there and your coach, man. He's got the cojones to go for it instead of the tie. You know, that's the kind of coach you want. You know, you got to be aggressive. So he picked the right time to do it, and he had his faith in Saquon, and tip to my hat for him to doing that. I like to, you know, even as an Eagles fan, I like to see the teams in my division be better than garbage. So we stop for one, we stop being called the NFC least, and for two, when we beat y'all, you have no excuses. So yeah.
Well, guess what? You know, I kind of take credit for the Giants winning yesterday because here's the thing. I actually chose them on the upset yesterday. I did. I really did. Me and Philly Sports Map both did. We said the Giants are going to go in and they're actually going to pull this off and beat Tennessee. and they
Wow.
did. So I felt like I gave them some of our good mojo, and it worked. So Dallas is the only one that's 0-1.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, you're welcome, Giants. The Eagles vibe rubbed off on you. Not often will that happen, so enjoy it.
Right. We'll give you
Good
one.
win though for you guys. Seriously, good win, dude. And
And Saquon looks like he looks like he's back. He looks like he's full boat. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
dude.
better watch
He
out.
looked pretty good. So.
If we thought, what is it, Devontae? Is it Devontae Swift? If we thought Swift ran all over us, Detroit yesterday, well, imagine what Saquon's going to do to us. So we better start fixing some things with our run defense pretty quick.
Okay. Listen, every time we talk about something different, it all leads back to that. So let's just fucking get to it and get it out of the way, shall we?
Let's do it.
Defensively yesterday.
Yeah.
That was exciting and tough to watch. That pick six was amazing.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Kaiser for tipping that. And beautiful job by Bradbury to sit there and be able to, have the eye and hand coordination to, see where it is, grab it, stay on his feet, get back in.
Yep.
And score that touchdown, and that was awesome. Like that, I flipped out during my live. I was like, that's what I want to see. Because that's what we've been wanting to see. And then you go and you let Swift, and listen, there's no disrespect here. I know Swift is a phenomenal halfback. Let's not get this twisted. But there's no way he should have had 144 yards. Let's just put that out there.
Right.
There's no way he should have had 144 yards.
No.
And after the game, whenever, this morning I was on Twitter, I seen something where they said that with Jordan Davis, with the limited time he was in, when they were running the ball, they rushed for 2.9 yards per carry. Whenever Jordan Davis wasn't on the field, they rushed for 10 yards per carry. That speaks volumes to me, Now,
yeah.
I understand why he's not in there all the time. But when you have somebody who is making that big of an impact, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to ever see what I saw this past game. And listen, I'm not hitting the panic button. I get it. It's week 1. We saw a lot of crazy shit this week. All over from teams we didn't think we'd see it. So
it's overreaction Monday anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. What I seen wasn't bad, but what I saw was bad. I don't know. Offensively, dude, I love what we did offensively. Okay, I have nothing really at Qual offensively to say, except for, listen, I understand people were like, Devontae Smith didn't get a catch.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert got 3 catches for 60 yards. That's just how the chips fell that game.
Right.
That doesn't mean that's how it's always going to be, But you got to realize, too, A.J. Brown was toasting his corner every single time. Dude, he had nothing for him. And obviously you're going to take him. But I'm not hitting the panic button, but, dude, our run defense was shit.
Well, and a lot of people are – it was. But real quick, to jump kind of back to the offensive side, a lot of people are worried about Devontae Smith not being able to settle into the number 1 role, or to the number 2 role, I should say, because he's used to being that number 1 receiver. He was the number 1 in Alabama. I'm sure he was the number 1 at his high school, more than likely. So unless he was with some other, number 1 recruit, but at the same position, it's getting over. Like I said, it's overreaction Monday, and Devontae Smith can't catch the ball if it's not thrown to him. And I believe he was only targeted maybe 1 or 2 times yesterday. I know he dropped that first down catch I think it was on the opening drive, and I don't even think he had a pass thrown to him the rest of the game. If he did, it was only maybe one more.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to panic. I think he's going to be fine. And like you said, it's just the way the chips kind of fell yesterday, and there's no reason to really panic on offense. Miles Sanders looked very, very good yesterday. I was so happy to see him finally get in the end zone. I don't know if in the stat, but we had 4 different rushers score a touchdown. Yes, 4 different rushers score a touchdown since 1961. That's a long time ago. That's way before you and I were born. So I'm sure there's not a whole lot of Eagles fans even watching this right now that remember that far back into Eagles history who even scored those 4 touchdowns for that team. But yeah, yesterday we had Scott, we had Hurts, Sanders, and Gainwell all score rushing touchdowns yesterday. So it was a beautiful thing to see. But yes, absolutely, like you said, our run defense yesterday, especially when Jordan Davis wasn't on the field, was bad. Bad. A lot of missed tackles, a lot of guys just missing getting pushed out of their gaps, not staying in their lanes, things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things to clean up with this run defense for sure. And it's not going to get any easier because we got Dalvin Cook and company coming up on Monday night. A week from today, we're at this very same time, we will be playing the Minnesota Vikings. So I'm glad we're playing them at home, though. That's going to be a great home opener, and I think it's going to be a shootout. But we definitely have to shore up their run defense. You even seen, especially on that goal line, when we had Jordan Davis in the middle, they ran to the outside. There was no way they were even going to attempt it because at that point they had already seen what Jordan Davis could do up the middle when they try to run at him, and he's stuffing multiple holes because he's pushing guys around left and right. He's on double teams. It doesn't really. There's not a whole lot of offensive linemen out there that can go one-on-one with Jordan Davis. So I think we're going to see him more on the field more and more. I do.
Bro, I'm sorry, but that's why I have said it for so long. That's why this kid needs to be out there now. I'm sorry. Everyone can sit there and say, yes, he's not experienced. I understand that. It's not about if he gets any production right away. It's just his physical presence on that field frees everyone else up. And that's what I'm talking about. Whether he gets a sack, whether he gets a few tackles, I don't care. Just him being out there alone draws those double teams, which frees everyone else up. I mean, it truly does. I mean, you could throw Davis out there next to Cox and BG and Riddick or whoever the hell you want to put out there. But as long as he's out there, dude, that just frees everyone else up.
Yeah. It does. It really does. And like I said, we have some pieces, yes, on the defensive line. Yeah, we're going to be a little thin at the end position now, losing Derek Barnett, but I think we're still going to be okay going forward. I'm a little concerned. That was one of my concerns, I should say. I'm not a little concerned. I was overly actually more than average concerned about our lack of pass rush. I mean, we only got 1 sack, and that was on a fumble. That was on a fumbled snap.
And that was our oldest defensive lineman.
Right. That was freaking Fletcher Cox. Him and Brandon Graham got in there. So, yeah, our 2 oldest. Yeah,
and it took them to the 4th quarter to get that, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it was definitely in the second half. I was either late 3rd quarter or 4th quarter, yeah. I think it was 4th quarter. I think you're right. It was early 4th, I think.
That is truly despicable, to be honest. I mean,
with the expectations that we had for this defensive line going into this year, yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, the Lions have a pretty good offensive line. They beefed it up in the offseason. So
for sure, they're not a joke, but they're not.
They should be gashing us for 50-yard runs, though.
No, they're not like something to slouch about, but they're not something to be like, oh my God, we got to worry either.
Yeah. Well, halftime brings up a good point right here, dude. We have problems tackling, and that I've been saying it. That has to do with the lack of tackling at practice and the lack of starters playing in the preseason. They're rusty.
First
They're
off,
rusty.
I got to take one person out of that whole equation that you just are talking about right there.
Yeah, okay.
First and foremost, it's the guy I've been preaching all offseason, Marcus fucking Epps. That guy is off that list because he can fucking hit, dude. Did you see him play yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
He had the most tackles on our defense, and he was lighting dudes up. Marcus Epps, I don't blame that guy. He did his job. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was that one, I think it was like a screen pass or it was a run out to the outside.
Yeah.
And Slay missed the tackle, and Epps was right there to clean. Right there. He was right behind him to clean it up, and it was beautiful. Yeah, Epps was all around the ball yesterday. So was the new addition of Gardner Johnson, or the safety, number 23, I believe his number is. He was flying around the ball yesterday as well. He almost had an interception. So yeah, we've made some good pickups. We've kept the guys that I've wanted to. You know, I've been a big supporter of Marcus Epps, dude. I think we haven't even seen his ceiling yet. He's going to be a stud safety in this league.
I think so too.
Telling you.
I think so too. And
Four times, okay.
I listen. This is where I'm at with this defense because you can tell they're not limited on talent. Like that's not an issue. We're not limited on talent. There is literally only one thing that is the issue here, and that is JG at this point. I'm sorry, but you cannot let Detroit put 35 points on you on that defense.
Right.
I mean, listen, I get it. CJ Johnson or Gardner Johnson, 10 days. He was with us 10 days or 11 days, whatever. You know, so he's fresh, he's new. There might be a little concerns on, you know, a couple of things maybe being blown because wrong place, wrong time, you know. But for the most part, though, there's no lack of talent here.
Right.
So it's not that we gave up 35.
There really isn't.
Because we suck as a defense. That's not what it is. It is truly, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, and it's got to be said. We have a defensive coach who is a pussy.
Yes.
He's
too soft.
Straight up.
He's too soft. His style is not going to – it's not only is it not going to succeed, it's not going to be welcomed in Philadelphia. It hasn't been for the most part because it's way too – it just lacks aggression. And for the most part, we just can't seem to generate any kind of pass rush. So he's not going to – I don't think Gannon is going to last long either way. Like if we have an above average season defensively somehow with his coaching this year, which I think there's a good chance with the talent level that he has, they can kind of mask it a little bit. He's probably going to get a head coaching job, or if he S's the bed and we look terrible on defense, then we're looking for another defensive coordinator. So, yeah. Hey, Birdman, you know what it is, bro. Absolutely, you are a real one. You are the brother from another mother, just like AK here. Absolutely. You're in the circle, and we keep the circle small.
Yeah, definitely.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
If you haven't done so, subscribe to Post These Grown-Ass Men. They put in the work in the service. So appreciate it, bud.
Thank you.
Oh, Normal, what's good, my guy? Thank you for showing up. How you doing, sir? Gannon scheme or the players. Gannon with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Could he be better? The same?
Not now. Not without TJ Watt.
Dude, the first drive he blitzed, and I was like, ooh. You know, remember that? He sent the farm. He did. And I was like, ooh. And then there was maybe like two more oohs, and then it was gone. Like there was no more. Right. And I'm sorry, man. You're not going to win football games just sitting back, doing nothing. I mean, tell me, were we even ever close to sacking it off yesterday? No, I don't feel we were. Maybe a
No,
couple of times we got
maybe
close, but
a couple times, maybe. Yeah, we knocked him down. I know we knocked him down a couple times, so we got close.
yeah,
But
but I'm
just
saying, like, though,
we need
he was
more.
pretty comfortable back there
Oh,
for
he
the
was.
majority of the game.
Yeah, and they were running the ball. So they were running the ball so well that he really didn't even have to throw the ball that much. You know, between Swift and Williams, they're well over. I think they had over 200 yards rushing on us, didn't they? Between the two of them, pretty sure it was
Probably.
close.
No, I know for sure. I know for sure that that Swift had 144. So
Right. I know that's what I was saying. Like, yeah. So they probably combined had easily close to 200, if not more. Let me see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look right now.
it was, dude. You're right. I guess because of the hype that they had coming out,
Yeah.
like I was not expecting them to just be able to run like that.
Right.
Well,
They had 100, 170, 100 and 181 with Jared Goff's 9 yards. They had 181 yards rushing yesterday. So close to 200. Yeah, it was way too much. Way too much. Nowhere near acceptable, especially with. I mean, the expectations for us this year are higher than we played. We have to play better. We expect better from this football team. Like you said, there's no way in hell we should give up 35 points to the Detroit freaking Lions. Period.
well, and that's the thing, and that's what Birdman says. He's like, my only hope right now is Detroit is as good as advertised. Maybe we'll see him in the playoffs. Listen, if they come out here and they keep shocking people, I will feel better about that because then I'll know, okay, maybe there is something to that. If we beat Detroit and they go out and they go on a 4-game win streak, which I don't think will happen. We're just throwing a scenario out here. Then I feel a little better about that. You know what I mean?
I think Detroit will. I think Detroit will shock some people this year, actually, because, or open some eyes this year because they have two things that can win you some football games in the National Football League, and that is offensive line. They got two good running backs, and they also got a pass rush. So those three things can win you a lot of football games in this league. So yeah, don't be surprised if they are in contention for that division this year.
And man, they play vicious, dude. That is the first time I've seen Detroit light up like that in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Those fans were going crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How
They
long
have.
has it been since you've seen energy like that in Detroit?
Ooh, probably since like.
Barry Sanders?
Yes, I was gonna say since like yeah, exactly, since the '90s. Yeah, absolutely.
They were crazy.
I think
dude.
so. Yeah, they weren't even that hyped for Megatron, bro. Yeah, Megatron and Matthew Stafford, they weren't even that hyped. But yeah, not since Barry Sanders breaking those runs in the '90s.
Even soft serve ice cream is calling out Jonathan Gannon.
Where if I had my laugh button right now, I'd be hitting it.
Yeah, no, they did split it. Yes, no, you're right. Cox and Graham both split that. Neither one really got credit for a full one.
Right.
But that's my point, though, man. No, you have Josh Sweat, you have BG, you had at the time before he was injured, you had Barnett, you had Riddick. And Davis and White, none of these guys got any sacks, but you waited till like late third, early fourth to wait for the two old dudes to get it. Like,
right.
I just expected more, man. I expected more pressure. I expected to keep Goff on his heels, and keep him uncomfortable, but it just seemed like he wasn't uncomfortable at all. He just, I don't know, man. There's something
we can't let him just sit back there and just like you said, like sipping his tea and checking his emails and things like that. We can't let. I mean, we've seen it. Goff, that was a dime he threw to who was it that caught that? Shark. No, DJ Chark. DJ Chark caught that over Darius Slay in the corner of the end zone. I mean, that was a beautiful throw. Yes, Goff can't do that on a consistent basis, but he's not going to have to. Like I said, they have enough of a defense, enough of a run game to where he can just be a complimentary piece and win them games. Just being a game general, being a Jimmy G type.
And you know what scares me too, dude, is they did all that without Williams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine that offense when Williams comes back. They're going to be even better.
The running back?
No, the wide receiver that they just got.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because Williams, the running back, was playing yesterday.
Yeah, no. Maybe I'm even saying it wrong. I think it was the one with the. I think I'm right. Yeah, but whenever he comes back, dude, from his leg injury that he had, I'm just saying, man. I said it at the beginning of the game. I said, this one we're not going to be able to just take him lightly. Yeah, Jamison Williams. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're going to fight. Because you see, Campbell's got these guys juiced. Like they're a very high energy team. And they're going to fight and they're going to keep coming. And that's exactly what they did,
and they definitely don't lack experience on that coaching. See how much NFL experience he has on that coaching staff? Holy crap. I was like, wow. It was crazy.
Dude,
there's like eight or nine guys that have played in the NFL coaching on that staff.
Has turned Swift into a monster. Like, did you see that kid running yesterday, dude?
Deuce Staley he's a running back whisperer. He's a running back guru, whatever you want to call him. That's Deuce Staley. Some Eagles fans are sour because he left, but you can't blame the guy. I mean, he wanted better things for himself in his career. He just decided to take another avenue in his life. So yeah, like I said, he's killing it, dude. Like he can't miss with running backs.
Yeah, man, and
we've seen it.
All I gotta say offensively in this game, dude, is there's only two things I really pick apart in this, and there was two throws by Jalen that were just short and low.
Yeah.
No, other than
talking about
throws, bro, he 243 yards passing. Yes, 0 touchdowns passing, 0 interceptions. He had an 80.3 QBR, I believe, and then he had 90 on the ground rushing with 1 touchdown. Hey, dub is a dub. I'll take it. It obviously was a run game.
But I want to hear those. I want to hear those haters that say Jalen Hurts can't throw an accurate deep ball, because that ball that he threw to AJ Brown down the sideline, beautiful. That was about as accurate as you can get, because AJ Brown was covered pretty damn well on that play, and he still managed to catch it and drag the guy for like 5 or 10 more yards. So
he gift wrapped that shit.
Yeah, he did.
Wrapped it.
He dropped it right in his lap, dropped it right in his breadbasket.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, offensively, dude, I love what we did. I have no complaints about our offense, in all honesty. Yeah, we started out a little rough, but I think that was just everyone getting their nerves together, Yeah. But what we saw afterwards, they did, and they were smooth sailing from there,
Yeah, and Eagles fans, we got to realize too that I've heard some people saying, and I've heard it in the chat as well, about they look at Sanders' numbers and they say, well, why didn't we use him more? Well, we have to remember he's coming off of a hamstring injury. A hamstring injury for a running back can be a very, very delicate thing. So you have to tread lightly, and I think they used him just rightly yesterday. He got in the end zone. He got that monkey off of his back, that chip off of his shoulder, so to speak, and he was very, very, very proud of himself and fired up to have He broke that long run on 3rd and 1, and to seal the game, and that was a beautiful thing to see, because a lot of the times Miles gets tripped up on plays like that, where he gets mashed up behind the line a little bit. Sometimes he'll lose his footing and he'll get tripped up, but he didn't let that happen, and he saw that daylight and he took off. And I'm very proud of the kid. I've been a little tough on him, but hey, he stays healthy, he keeps producing. I'll be fine.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. So, maybe we'll get together this week sometime during the week here and talk before our game Monday.
Yeah, we will definitely this weekend sometime.
Kelly Green crew here at 9.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, we were only going to do this for an hour.
Yep.
You know.
Yes,
so I appreciate everyone who did come out and talk with us. You know, like I said, this is all a defensive problem and an issue with me at this point. You know, in my eyes.
Yeah.
I hope they come out next week and do not play like that, because if they do, man, Cook's a lot worse than Swift. So I don't, like you said, I don't want to see those numbers if this happens again, because I hate to tell you, man, that Vikings offense looked pretty damn good against Green Bay. They will slaughter us if we played like we did against Detroit.
Justin Jefferson is an absolute animal. An absolute animal. Yeah. Well, you guys, like he said, thank you so much for being here. Salute to everybody that was in the chat tonight. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you. You know, you guys keep it going, and make sure that you hit the thumbs up for us tonight. Push that content out into the YouTube stratosphere, and if you can, share the live stream. Even if people watch it later, it doesn't matter. We still get the views, we still get the thumbs ups and all that thing. So it always helps us to share the content on all your social media. We really appreciate it. It helps us out so much, and we'll keep doing our thing and keep doing yours. And we'll see you on the flip side. And until next time, Eagles fans, stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. As always, it's go birds, fly Eagles fly. And like I always say, keep it fuego, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You heard it from him. And I appreciate each and every one of you who came out and joined us tonight. You know, it's been a couple days since, you know, we last did one. I believe we did one, 6 days ago? So,
yeah, I think it was last Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
it's been a little bit. Yeah.
But we'll try and get one out to you guys here soon.
Yeah, it'll be this weekend, guys. Definitely stay tuned.
Yeah, so appreciate each and every one of you. I am AKEagles from the AKEagles podcast. I am on the way to 1K. I am very close to 500, so hope to be there very shortly. Appreciate you guys so much, and until next time, fly Eagles fly. We out.